About 50 million years ago, there were volcanoes here. And one of the products of the volcanoes were gemstones, sapphires, zircons. And in around 1875, this area here where I am now, the first sapphire was found. And so all these green areas are sapphire mining fields where people can do what they call fossicking. I spent the night last night at Sapphire in a campground there, and today I'm up just west of Rubyvale in the Middle Ridge fossicking area. Now, looking around here, I've been driving for a good ways through nothing, and all of a sudden I'm into this. These are all homes and shacks and buses and vans and tents that people put up because they've made mining claims. And so they're all here looking for sapphires. Might strike it rich, right? Everything around here is all about sapphires. All the signs, all the businesses in the two towns. See that kind of a put together shack there with some walls and a trailer. So I have a couple buckets and a pickaxe and a shovel, and right now I'm just driving around getting the lay of the land, but I'll probably go back down to Sapphire and go outside my campground there where there's a lot of digs, and there's actually a couple claims, so I take that as a good sign. This one's interesting down here because it puts out the amber at Glenalva. It's known for its amber sapphires. But this looks like an interesting, fun thing to do, so I'll just play around the dirt today and see what happens. I don't expect anything, but it'll be fun. A lot of old equipment here. I don't think it's been used in a long time. This one looks current. There's a variety of washing equipment and tumblers. Some of this equipment's just so interesting, how they've pieced things together. That looks relatively new, recently painted at least. Gear all looks in good shape. Potluck. This looks like a pretty big operation. What's up with all the shoes? see people's names and dates. Well, I'm going to start digging. Had to choose a place to do my mining, where I'm going to get rich. There is an art to it and there's a science to it, but when it comes down to it, it's all about luck. Either you got it or you don't. I'm full of it. So, looking around, see, like, here's a large pit. That's a lot of hand digging. This is all hand digging, by the way. And this one, and if you look down this creek bed, see, this has all been dug out there. Boom, 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 all down through there. And over there, there's several dozen more. And there's dozens more over in that direction. So it's like, what do you choose? And I've decided to dig this one. The idea is to not dig a fresh hole because they're not at the top. You got to dig down. So hopefully this person's done a lot of digging for me before you start getting down near bedrock. See, this one's even deeper. Well, there's nothing to it but to do it. So I'm just minutes away. I figure that soon I'll be knee deep in sapphires. I've been digging for about 20 minutes and I haven't found jack squat. Things are complicated by the fact that I don't know what I'm looking for. Sapphires, when you see them in photographs, are these brilliantly pretty, clear colored gems, but in the ground they're black. Well, you know what? Everything else is too, especially when they're all covered in mud. And the ones that I saw up there at the campground that they found were super tiny. So I'm not sure if I'm supposed to pre-pick through this. I can't help but do that. Or if I should just dig it all out, fill up 2 buckets, and then go just get it washed out and see what sits in there. I'll do a little bit of both. Kind of like this spot though. There was a big rock here and I tossed it out. Sometimes things gather around large rocks. They get stuck there millions of years ago and they just stick around those rocks. And so I've been digging around that. There's another bigger rock here on top of it and I'll dig around it. But I don't know what level I'm supposed to hit, you know, when I see a certain striation here and like, oh, this is clay, this is the good stuff, or no, there's never any sapphires in clay, or that's the spot, you're in it. So I'm ignorant of what I'm doing, but I'm having fun. I'm just playing in the dirt, basically, and hoping to get lucky. Because that is the only way I'm going to find anything today. It's not going to be any skill. It's going to be luck. Just look at all them jewels. not. Got 2 bucketfuls of dirt and rock, and I'm gonna go get it washed to see if I got lucky and found any gems. I'm washing those off. There's 2 layers of pans there. Here's the, I'll go through that. Looking for anything that looks like a gemstone or something black, because the black ones turn out to be gemstone. I'm spending 2 nights in Sapphire, Queensland. Each campground has their own set of amenities. This is the camp kitchen for this campground here in Sapphire. It's really quite nice with all the tables and microwave, toaster oven, toaster, coffee pot, bunch of stuff in there. Refrigerator has just my stuff in it. I turned it on. She said I could use it because there's nobody else here. Full-size refrigerator, freezer. There's a stove, an oven, crock pot, all the cutlery and dishes and cups and glasses you can need, pans and pots down here. I'm cooking dinner up here, sausage, potatoes, onions, and bell pepper. And a sink, cutting board, and so I have this all to myself. It's very nice. This is outside the camp kitchen. That's where I've had my dinner the last 2 nights. Another nice eating outdoor area. And a couple of grills. There's a gas grill and a fire grill. Bring in your own logs and make your own fire. And here are the 2 washing machines. So it was nice to get the washing done. Even got a tub for that, and they got clothespins and iron basket. Here's the clothesline. No need for a dryer, like she said. If things clothes dry out in about a half hour here. Down there is where she feeds the wallabies and lorikeets in the evening. And there's a bunch of them down there. And I went down the end of the park, that little road down the very end, and parked and did my fossicking. Which, by the way, I found nothing. I got nothing. Zip, zero. At least I think I got nothing. I mean, I found some rocks. Big whoop. But none of them were jewels, I'm pretty sure. But it was fun. I'm glad I did it. Paid my $7 for a license. For a fossicking license. And I learned a new word. And as Mary Ann, the co-owner, was saying, it's pretty addictive. A lot of people come here and then they end up staying. And I can see that. I like to do that kind of stuff. I have a metal detector and I've done gold panning. So I like looking for treasure. Today I was total novice. I didn't have a clue what I was doing. But if I stuck around, I'd get better at it. It's not going to happen. I'll move on towards Alice Springs tomorrow. Get a little bit closer.